Godot is much more powerful and flexible than many game devs think. Here are 5 tips for Godot you wish you knew earlier that will help you speed up the development process and make your life easier. Number 1. Always on top. When you run the project, your game by default is shown in a window, but unfortunately, after clicking somewhere else to, for example, change a parameter, then the game window hides behind the window where you develop your game. And that is very frustrating, so to fix that, you can go to the project settings, display, window, and click always on top. That way your game window will always be on the top even if you click outside of it. Make sure to turn this off before you release your game because it could affect the final product. Number 2. Useful keyboard shortcuts. Set keyboard shortcuts to make your development faster. For example, I changed the run project and stop a project to the same key on my keyboard, which is F5. That way, by clicking this one key, I can quickly turn on and off my game window. Setting shortcut keys will drastically speed up the process of making your game. To change the shortcuts, go to the editor settings, shortcuts, and find things that you use most often. You can set as a trigger mouse buttons to make it even faster. Number 3. Disable unnecessary warnings. Your console tends to show many warnings, and some of them are simply annoying and are not affecting your game in any impactful way. That's why, in my case, for example, I disabled an unused parameter warning. This warning doesn't serve a real purpose. So let's go to the project settings, general, debug, GDScript, and change unused parameter from warn to ignore to not show this warning again in this project. Here is also a list of possible outputs in your console, so change them however you like. Number 4. Visible collision shapes. Sometimes when you debug an odd behavior, it can get tricky, and for that reason, you can click debug and turn on visible collision shapes. That way, if you run your project, you'll see collision shapes that were added to every node, and that should make your debugging process way simpler. Number 5. Change the color picker format. When you use nodes where Inspector has lots of colors to pick, it can take a long time with the wrong color picker format, especially if you didn't use the default color picker before. In my case, the best format is HSV, and here's how it looks. But it will change back after closing that picker. And to make this change permanent, go to the editor settings, general, and type color picker, and change to HSV and HSV rectangle wheel. That way your settings will be remembered. I hope that those tips will help you speed up the process of making your game. And here's the question. How many of those tips mentioned here did you know about before watching this video? Let me know the number in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tutorials in the future. Have a great day and bye for now.